वैसे बैटर इंजर्ड हो चुका है और नाउ द चेकलिस्ट के क्या बनता है और उसके में मैं मैच नहीं देख पा रहा हूँ कि मैच कहाँ पे हो रहा है। ऑस्ट्रेलिया वर्सेस आयरलैंड। बात ऐसी है कि we cannot see a live match because of the match is paid. Uh, pro Premium League FIFA. Okay.
And with big confidence, with Spreadoline No Frost Refrigerator range, with a convertible zone, switch temperatures from -20 degrees to 5 degrees with a simple touch. Tolerance, Spreadoline, designed for better.
ओए भाई ग्राउंड है यार, इसे कहते हैं ग्राउंड भाई। ग्रेट 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 ग्राउंड भाई। तो यहाँ पे आई थिंक तो आई वन थिंग इज मिसिंग फॉर माय साइड। ओके डन। नाउ तेरा ओ शॉट ओए चौका। बहुत आला वेल प्लेड यार, अच्छा खेला। मुझे नहीं पता कौन है ये, लेकिन चलो। इलिस कुकर और शेम्पे। द नाइस वन कैच, ब्यूटीफुल कैच। बहुत ही अच्छा कैच किया उसने यार, ब्यूटीफुल। But brother, no comment. Let me wait a second. I'm adding a poll.
Bites the dust. Everett Green there picking up a catch. It's an easy one, and Australians are all Irish. Righto, yeah.
Hi.
30 धूप से 97% तक बचाए, विटामिन सी सिरप बनाए अंदर से ब्राइट। ये है नॉन स्टिक विद नो वाइट कास्ट, न्यू ग्लो एंड लवली ब्राइट यूवी डुओ सनस्क्रीन।
Australia versus Ireland.
अपनों की लेडीज में एक कॉल पे मौजूद, ताकि मुस्कुराते रहे पाकिस्तानी, खुशहाल रहे पाकिस्तान के। अगली बार अगर इस तरह की चीज बनाओ तो ज्यादा बनाना।
एक तो यहाँ मछलियाँ बहुत आती हैं यार, मैं क्या देखे।
प्यार की मिठास। 17 for the loss of 3. It's gone pear-shaped for Ireland in the first 2.3. Ben Callens is the newcomer.
Ben Callis, the great one, the Ben Callis.
Finding the target.
Welcome to this inning, Ben Callis. वो बस आयरलैंड पूरी है भाई, आयरलैंड नहीं जीतती है। पहला और कितना के बकवास हुआ है यार, ओह माय गॉडनेस, इनको समझ ही नहीं आ रही है। The great one, the great one.
Chains up on these tracks that are just holding a little bit. You can see the deception straight away and what effect that's causing batsmen.
Oh, ये जाते वो यार क्या गंदा खेल रहा है। ब्यूटीफुल मारता उसको ऊपर से ही, गंदा।
As a batsman, make the adjustment. 1 minute you're 140, next minute you're 110. Well, that's tough. And then you add in the conditions on which a bowler's bowling his off-pace deliveries. A little bit of hold, some sideways turn. Yep, really deceptive. Good stuff. outside the crease, maybe hit the ball a little earlier. Down the leg
Oh,
side would be a
भाई साहब well शाबाश well bowling यार
Laziza plus Malai. घर में गौरव भैया.
SPF 30 धूप से 97% तक बचाए विटामिन सी सिरप बनाए अंदर से ब्राइट ये है नॉन स्टिकी विद नो वाइट कास्ट न्यू ग्लो एंड लवली ब्राइट यूवी डुओ सनस्क्रीन
check real instruments यार let's check
extra fizz extra taste stronger Pepsi
ball शुरू हो गई
Okay for the first 10, 12 overs, and then bowling innings went down. Evening.
स्क्रीन पे नमूदार हैं चमकते सितारे क्या बात है
Top quality size, you've got to ace it all the departments.
खूनी मान
Big boys will be relentless.
ठीक है ओए
That's well done. At point, some fast outfielder
मिसफील्ड
had
के
gone
साथ
through it would have been a four.
एक स्कोर देते
Yeah,
हुए
yeah, exactly, Ramis. It really is the more professional outfits, the full membership nations. They just find ways to take care of business for the one percenters, the non-negotiables. The fielding displays, like we just saw there, those stops, consistency is the one thing the associate nations really tend to struggle with. They'll play great in patches. Big fish will swim above the reef and take everything out. They'll do it consistently well. Like even now,
तो
the
वो बॉल
Australian
करते ही
display,
हार जाएंगे मुझे जहाँ तक
just
लगता
see
है
that
ना
the mindset
आयरलैंड नहीं जीत
isn't quite
पाएगी
matching the skills.
बहुत ही
Have the
ज़्यादा कोई
intentions
मुश्किल है
to
भाई
score, but
उनका
they
अभी
have to
3
take a
ओवर
little bit of
2 बॉलें
time
19 स्कोर हुआ है
inside those first 6
और
overs as well to
164 का
manage the
टारगेट है
rest. Now they've kind of gone out of
इम्पॉसिबल
the
सा
water.
लग रहा
3
है
for 20 is the perfect start for Australia. Puts you on the back foot.
जो टुक टुक लगे हुए हैं ना
Think
वैसे
they need to
आयरलैंड ने
learn
भी
on the
अच्छा
job.
खेला था
So
और उसके
every
बाद
outing has got to be
ऑस्ट्रेलिया को एक
better
दफ़ा
than the
मन दिया था
previous.
स्टार्टिंग के अंदर काफ़ी रोक दिया था उसको
They can see kind of
मैं देख नहीं
mistakes
सका
over
हमारे
and
यहाँ पे
over
लाइट नहीं
again.
थी तो इस वजह से मैं देख
They
नहीं
also
सका
Ireland were looking sharp
बट
and then they
स्टिल
got chances.
प्लेइंग वेरी वेल यार
The five was cut short. The goal was curtailed by Australia. Here's again Sri Lanka as
ओ
well.
सिंगल ले सकता था ना भाई
You and I are at the pitch, Ravis, at the start of the day, delivering the message that it was going to be a little low and a little slow. It's going to be tough through the middle stages. And I've got to say, you were spot on. Look to Turner. But you've got to use the conditions. You've got to have the skills really to then make it happen. I think Australians have been very good with pace and spin so far. Batted so well, intelligent batting.
ओ ग्रेट शॉट
It's gone
ओ
up in
ग्रेट
the
शॉट
batsman
बट
is
दिस
trying
इज
to get it on that one. He's going to fall safe.
ये तो चौका भी नहीं हुआ भाई
4 runs. Yeah, they've gone in pretty heavy.
दो
Australia's
स्कोर
had
लिया इन्होंने यार
himself that you see on the screen. Zampa, obviously, who's been leading wicket taker for Australia in this phase. Such a good controller of the middle order. He has a good day out. Oftentimes in T20 cricket, if they've got enough runs, he'll make sure that they get home. And then Kuhneman as well.
ग्रेट शॉट ये तो छक्का पक्का बनता है ना ग्रेट शॉट यार ग्रेट शॉट
Smith has gone all the way, I think. That's a 6.
आई अप्रिशिएट इट
Mighty good striker.
द ग्रेट शॉट
427 for 3. मर्द डैंड्रफ का ज्यादा शिकार होते हैं क्लियर मैन शैम्पू करें डैंड्रफ खत्म और करें स्कैल्प की हिफाजत क्लियर मैन के साथ पाएं डैंड्रफ फ्री कॉन्फिडेंस बेफिक्री से खाना एंजॉय करो एक्स्ट्रा कैलोरीज करो
Just postpay के साथ life stays simple, smooth and convenient. Let go with Just postpay.
Pramaline no frost refrigerator range with a convertible zone. Switch temperatures from -20 degrees to 5 degrees with a simple touch. Dollars
9.75 रेशो
someone who's got fun
फॉर
of
रेशो की
energy.
रिक्वायरमेंट है यार, बट ये तो मुश्किल है। 27 4 ओवर 3 आउट। आयरलैंड वर्सेस
A smile on
ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
his face also, and he's got backup pretty
45
strong.
is now on the
Speed.
बैटिंग। नाउ बॉल स्टार्ट। वो आउट आउट। ओह ओ भैंस की तुम, इतना गंदा आउट, बहुत ही गंदा आउट किया है यार। खेलने नहीं हो रहा उसे।
Inside edge, not a lot of bounce in this track at 130.
ये तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया वालों का प्रैक्टिस मैच है। ये प्रैक्टिस मैच है ऑस्ट्रेलिया वालों का। इट्स एन प्रैक्टिस मैच फॉर ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ, बेफिक्री से खाना एंजॉय करो, एक्स्ट्रा कैलोरीज करो।
Bit of precision. Gareth Delaney is in. 4 wickets down. No rhythm to the innings. Six innings for Delaney, so he's got a bit of experience. 350s.
27 for 4.1 ओवर और 9.85 की रिक्वायरमेंट और बॉल, और ये ओ गुड 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 स्टॉप, गुड स्टॉप। डरे में यार एक्चुअली में ना। वो आंटी की टोपी उड़ गई, आंटी की टोपी उड़ गई भाई।
Has been all day. And what it's meant also is with that breeze that it's made that bigger side of the ground, 77 square metre boundary, look more like maybe 87. A lot of boundaries scored when you think about the average game of T20 cricket. Lots of 4s and 6s, not so much today.
Wow, net out, net out,
I like
net
this
out.
long fence strategy because against the spinners, the end you've got to hit the ball properly to get a 4 or a 6. Yeah,
Just a gंदा बॉल है, बेंच बहुत गंदा आउट हुआ।
batsman just a little late on that one. Standing out of the crease, big inside edge and shattered the stumps.
बेंच बहुत गंदा आउट हुआ।
The mistake was made because he came towards Ellis, which usually means that you're looking to hit the ball down the ground, try and get your hands through the line of the ball. Ellis pulled his length back, which then sort of trapped him into having to play a cross bat shot.
Yes. Oi.
List of top performers with the ball. Quite a few. Australia playing their first game. I'm sure they'll feature in their list very soon. Ellis 3 for 5, making his presence felt. Always so nice to get your name on those boards, Ramesh. Just to be eyeing off those targets. Who's the best? Finding a way to be inwardly competitive as well as just competitive on the global stage. It's time to get to these events. Some lucky. Maxwell
Connection is
been here
very
a
low,
number of
but why?
times.
Why connection is low?
Find ways to stay in the game, stay competitive. Zampa2's been here so many times.
No, it's not
Watson, you heard of
working,
the
man.
pre-game show Australia talking
Shutter
about the only thing that matters is winning. Second is not an option.
Here, bro.
That's just the way they think. Another
Yeah.
slow one is having a ball out there, Alice. Great numbers for him after 2 overs. He's 3 for 5. Incredible stuff. 28 for 400.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%. मर्द डैंड्रफ का ज्यादा शिकार होते हैं। क्लियर मैन शैम्पू करें डैंड्रफ कम और करें स्कैल्प की हिफाजत। क्लियर मैन के साथ पाएं डैंड्रफ फ्री कॉन्फिडेंस।
82. The lost early wickets, Australia. 69 for 3, 88 for 4, and then recovered well, got to 182. And in reply, when they came out to bowl, what a spell from Ellis. 3 for 5 in his two ball, beautifully seam up, good variation, and especially the slow ball. Difficult to kind of pick up by the batters, by the Irish batsmen.
Yeah, a lot of trouble. A lot of work to do. Over 10's needed.
Oh.
This is an interesting matchup here. I think Kuhneman up against Lorcan Tucker. They're former teammates. They played in Ireland together, Lorcan Tucker and Matthew Kuhneman for Trinity College in Dublin, and they once notched a 160-run partnership. The Australian spinner and Lorcan Tucker when they played together for Trinity years ago. Trinity Club in Dublin, a beautiful university, playing the Dublin Club tournament, so they'll know each other well.
Ooh.
Half a
झाड़ू मार झाड़ू झाड़ू
Australia always have been a brilliant fielding side, no doubt about it. They are one of the favourites in this
3.4
T20 World Cup 2026. It's the first game in this World Cup. Looked quite good, very convincing. Couple of injuries, big injuries. The skipper. That's why he didn't play the game today. Mitch Marsh.
Oh यार
With the spin.
it's playing very bad man उनको समझ नहीं आ रही खेलने नहीं आ रही ये तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया का प्रैक्टिस मैच है शॉट Shot.
Inside the ring, so it's a good option from Gareth Delaney. He was looking to go leg side with the slow sweep, but that's a much better option.
the great ball
Drops back now to long off and mid on inside the ring. Will he go leg side? Will Gareth Delaney go against the spin here with the temptation of the man inside the ring? Excellent line.
उनसे शॉट ही नहीं लग रही है यार वो पूरा अपना जान लगा रहे हैं बट खेल ही नहीं पा रहे वो खेलने नहीं आ रहा उन्हें
Just over 10 and a half.
शॉट
Sounded.
ब्यूटीफुल सिक्स भाई अगर इसे ना पहुंचाना ग्रेट सिक्स ग्रेट सिक्स जो भी है आयरलैंड बेशक मेरी टीम ना हो लेकिन अच्छा छक्का मारा बहुत आला चालीस स्कोर 6 ओवर
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ जिन में आओ
हाय हाय हानिया है मेरा ये भाई
Extra taste. Stronger Pepsi.
मर्द डैंड्रफ का ज्यादा शिकार होते हैं। क्लियर मैन शैम्पू करें डैंड्रफ पर और करें स्कैल्प की हिफाजत। क्लियर मैन के साथ पाएं डैंड्रफ फ्री। ये ऑफर है हिट क्योंकि एक ऑफर में पूरा ग्रुप फिट।
की रिलीज में रहे, एक कॉल पे मौजूद, आगे मुस्कुराते रहे पाकिस्तानी, खुशहाल रहे पाकिस्तान।
बोरिंग मैच चल रहा है यार इसमें सीरियसली मजा नहीं आ रहा नेक्स्ट मैच किसका है नेक्स्ट मैच कौन सा है भाई टुडे इंग्लैंड और वेस्ट इंडीज का चलो ये कोई देखने के काबिल लायक होगा कल मैच है श्रीलंका ओमान नेपाल इटली इंडिया पाकिस्तान इंडिया का कब है मैच पाकिस्तान इंडिया का मैच है 6 फरवरी सॉरी 15 फरवरी संडे को 6:30 में बहुत ही कोई टफ किस्म का मैच होने वाला है इनका भाई पता नहीं अभी पाकिस्तान इंडिया खेलेगा या नहीं खेलेगा क्या पता
Played on Ireland 44 in trouble, but we look back to a magic moment from yesteryear. It was a moment that Curtis Campbell will remember for a long, long time. 4-4 he picked up. Picked up 5-5 this year in a interprovincial game, a list A game this year.
5 wickets on 5 deliveries. Wow, that's incredible. Very rarely you hear that. Zappa.
ये क्या खेल रहा है क्या खेल रहा है झाड़ू मारने के लिए आया है
Inside edge.
हैं तुम
Gonna cut back for 2. Good running.
Think just outside the line. Lorcan Tucker, he loves the sweep. And then Travis Head sends it upstairs. Umar Darmasina is our third umpire who will have a look at this for us.
Player review for LBW. On-field decision is not out. Pair delivery. Watching split screen. Okay. Like to see the ultra edge when is ready.
not out not out
Okay, ultra edge is coming. Move forward, gap between the bat and the ball. Okay, move forward. Okay, no battery, no look, go to the ball tracking. On-field decision is not out. Pitch outside the line, impact outside. Elite.
नो डाउट है यार मैं क्या जरूरत इतना टाइम लगाया उन्होंने चकने बाहर है बंदा यार
Outside the line, and he knew it, and I think Lorcan Tucker knew it as well.
The top umpires in world cricket, Richard Elliott, very experienced. Played a lot of cricket too.
Yeah, a little quick for Worcestershire. He was happy man at breakfast this morning. He's a big Leeds United fan, Richard Illingworth, and they drew 2-2 last night. And he had his cap on at breakfast. He should never. I said you should never wear a cap at the table.
ये देखो भाई, ये क्या खेल रहे हैं, ये कहाँ से आए हैं भाई। छह ओवर बड़ी मुश्किल से गुजरे हैं इनके तो।
Comfortably Australia's best bowler was in since the last T20 World Cup. Top wicket taker for Australia in this format, 34 wickets in 24 games and going at under 8 runs and over. So just an outstanding bowler and trusted, reliable, and a game changer.
To read an over in this day and age, in this format, is exceptional, especially when
जंपा आ गया, जंपा ये फेल है भाई।
no turn as yet.
इनका कोई इरादा नहीं है कि ये क्या नाम है करें भाई, खेलें कूदें थोड़ा सा। इनका कोई इरादा नहीं कि ये स्कोर करें या जीतने का। मेहनत ही नहीं कर रहे यार ये लोग। आउट। ग्रेट जंपा।
जैज़ की 5 पैकेट सब्सक्राइब करके अपने 5 फेवरेट लोगों के साथ पैकेट शेयर करें और तमाशा ऐप पर देखें क्रिकेट का हर मोमेंट लाइव। यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी से बने डॉलर्स रेफ्रिजरेटर्स की इंटरलॉक टेक्नोलॉजी रखे फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स फ्रेश 20 दिन तक के डॉलर्स रिलायबल है।
बेफिक्री से खाना एंजॉय करो, एक्स्ट्रा कैलोरीज करो।
कोई फायदा नहीं इनका, कसम से दिल तो कह रहा है कि बंदा ना ही देखे मैच, साथ अपना काम करे। आई एम डूइंग दिस, साथ में अपना काम करूंगा और
Back in the all-rounder status now, bowled brilliantly again today.
oh my goodness. Alright guys मैं साथ में थी, आप ये टिकटॉक दिखाता। oh my goodness. दुब्बा को खाना दे दे।
Not a huge turn on the ball, but enjoy conditions. Lovely bit of bowling that from Adam Zampa. Tucker's a useful exponent of the reverse sweep. Too full in the end. Any real connection. Docker likes to go down the ground, not a big sweeper. Call is two. I don't think they'll get to it. Excellent from Australia. Kuhneman was 15 to 20 yards off the rope. 8 done. 47 for 5.
72 of balls.
Extra flavors, extra taste. Stronger Pepsi. मतलब क्या ट्रॉफी मिलती है मतलब कमाल extra flavors, extra taste. Stronger Pepsi.
जी जान, जी मेरी जान, जी मेरी जान. What happened?
I mentioned he likes to go down the ground, but that time
Now
gave himself
close
a
the
little
door,
bit.
bete. What are you doing? Now the forehand is here. Now the baby's here, baby. Hello, hello करो baby को. Hello baby. चलो फिर से करो, फिर से करो, करो. Hello baby. Hello baby करो, करो. Hello baby. Oh.
Boundary. Wide run rate is over 11 now.
Oh, what a great shot, Subhania. Wow. Well, check the seam, baby. Zampa. What are you doing, the Zampa?
Batters expecting pace on. You get a
Hmm?
slow ball in the back of the hand. Spot on. All the way. Next side. Good from Dockrell. Excellent. He's got player speed. He's got
Uh-oh. It's a four. Wow. It's a four. Oh, it's that. Say again, how's that? Hmm? Say again. How's that, baby? Hello, करो. Hello, everyone. बोलो. बोलो, hello. Hello, करो. Hello, everyone. फिर से again. Once more. Hello. करो ना, hello, बोलो ना. पारा कर दो सबको. ऐसे कर दो. ऐसे करो. Thank you. Thank you. Once more. Once more, baby. Once more. Once more कर दो. गंदा छे. गंदा. Once more.
Extra flavors, extra taste.
गंदा बेबी, गंदी हैबिट्स करा लो.
ये ऑफर है हिट क्योंकि एक ऑफर में पूरा ग्रुप फिट. He was looking to play first ball, fast bowler, seam up, very intelligent bowling guy.
Did you bowl back of the hand slow balls?
Not exactly like this, but mine was different. But yeah, I did try to learn back of the hand the slow ball. Yeah, especially against the left hand, not the right hand. The leg cutters.
Hmm.
Guy who started this amazing trend in 1988, the first time I saw him, he was the West Indian all-rounder Franklin Stevenson, who played for Nottinghamshire. And I think the way he bowled that slow ball has seen him. I think Paul Allen was facing him inside out. There's a fielder there to no avail. Another boundary. Paul Allen knocked him and got over his head. So I saw him quite a few batters getting out for 4-day cricket. Not in 1 day, in 4 days. So he was one of the best in our time.
गिर जाओगे पीछे.
Mid 80s, late 80s.
88 onwards, 88.
What are you doing?
Fast forward a few years, you think of someone like Steve Waugh, Chris Cairns. I remember Chris Cairns bowling to Chris Reed in a test match in England, and Chris Reed ducking it and being given out LBW. Ian Harvey then was
चाचू
a
के बेटे.
wonderful exponent of that back of the hand slow ball.
In the early 90s, there was no concept of slow ball, especially in Test cricket or even in one-day cricket. It came back after, I think, came into the game by after mid-90s, especially in ODI cricket.
Ah, son, very nice. Asan. Wow. Where is ball? Where is ball? Yes, ball. I. 61 balls, 117 runs. Ireland need to very bad scene, man. Ireland हार जाने वाला है. Great shot. Great shot.
Shaping up for a sweep. Ireland's second game, of course, is the first time we're seeing Australia in this tournament, and they've been impressive. They've had to wait, you know. Day 5 of the tournament. Zimbabwe coming up, we've got Billy and Oman. Sri Lanka on the 16th. Very good. That's a lovely bit of bowling. Well done, Cooper Conley. That was very clever. 10 overs bowled, 66 for 5.
डैंड्रफ का ज्यादा शिकार होते हैं. क्लेयरमैन शैम्पू करें डैंड्रफ का और करें स्कैल्प की हिफाजत. क्लेयरमैन के साथ पाएं डैंड्रफ फ्री कॉन्फिडेंस.
Lost 2 wickets. Skipper.
Yes, son, where is son? Where is son? Wow. Oh, whoa. बच गई. फ्यूचर बच गया भाई. बच गया फ्यूचर भाई, बच गया फ्यूचर.
Say that he got lucky. Uncomfortable to sit down there a bit. How good's Nathan Ellis been? The way that he continues to mix up speeds, mixes up line, never predictable in T20 cricket. Yeah, a tough time to be the fourth guy.
What
I
happened?
say that because of this
Have,
champion
it's a car, Hyundai car. Car. Yeah, it's a car. Hyundai car. Shot. The 4. चौका तो होना चाहिए. नहीं हुआ चौका भाई, नहीं हुआ 4. Now they're खाना दे रहे हैं कुकुम्बर को. Come on! Oh my goodness! The great boy. One out of the restaurant I can go.
The execution. Go around the park later in the game. Here is a look at his 3 wickets. Started off with absolute beauty. Deception. Second one. Plays on.
Yeah, for most wickets for the Aussies at T20 internationals since another of those slowies. Since the T20 World Cup in 2024, he sits second behind Adam Zampa. And I suppose when you think about it all, and with the three formats that go, sometimes it's very difficult to make an absolute judgment because in bilaterals, some are resting, there's a test series coming up, it's the 2020 World Cup coming up. Just a single. Another good Ellis over. 70 for 5.
मर्द डैंड्रफ का ज्यादा शिकार होते हैं. क्लियर मैन शैम्पू करें डैंड्रफ का और करें स्कैल्प की हिफाजत. क्लियर मैन के साथ पाएं डैंड्रफ फ्री कॉन्फिडेंस.
SPF 30 धूप से 97% तक बचाए. विटामिन सी सिरप बनाए अंदर से ब्राइट. ये है नॉन स्टिकी with no white cast. New Glow and Lovely Bright UV Dual Sunscreen.
No, very go.
70 for 5. Ireland. Long, long way behind where they'd like to be. Australia were very good, but they are 182 for 6. Despite a start that they wouldn't have enjoyed. Recovered nicely. Green and English initially with a partnership and then
It's a T20 match.
Stoinis and Renshaw
Oh,
together.
lights.
In a
Really
fashion
lights.
that you're not necessarily accustomed
Light
to.
there.
Running between the wickets.
चल बॉल आ गई फर्स्ट बॉल और ये ग्रेट शॉट नहीं
Just
ओह
off. A figurative job. Marcus Stoinis unable to keep a hold of that one. Tough chance.
It was a tough chance. It looked like he timed his jump to perfection. Just fingertips. Right off the cue end. Right off the toe.
ओह बच गया
Delivered, just chilling out.
शॉट शोका
Cuts on its way. It'll go
चल
for 4.
क्लैप करो इट्स अ फोर क्लैपिंग क्लैपिंग कर दिया करते होते हैं ना जब चौका लगता है
Sliding down the leg side. Almost like he's expecting the batter to back away because mid-off is up inside the circle.
Wow! Hello, man. Oh, इतना बड़ा वाइड क्या खेलने की जरूरत थी?
Smile between batter and umpire. As you go reach that. Coming
बैठो ना मैच देखे ना मैच
Sure there'll be many in
हैं
support, whether
मैच
at the
देखे ना
ground
बैठो
or
सही ना
sitting back at home, wherever home might be. Nudge, about two. Yeah, I've enjoyed the first few
ना
days.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान अभी ओ सॉरी
Many a team
कौन
being
सा मैच है
pushed, everybody trying to get started, also because of conditions in India and in Sri Lanka.
मैच
So
है जी
different to what we're used to seeing in T20 cricket, isn't it? Big score, bat dominating, guys standing there trying to bump it out of the park repeatedly.
इंग्लैंड वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज है 6:30 पे
That's a good shot. Doesn't quite get all of it. Maxwell does brilliantly well again.
Ginger in the movement there. See, there's a little signal to the side. It normally moves so well, Maxwell, and he's done brilliantly to make sure it doesn't get to the ropes. Kinda just looked like he was labouring a touch. There he is, stops it,
now it's time to
gets
azan
back, gets the throw back in, and then is signalling to the dugout.
now it's time to azan baby it's time to azan it's time to azan now listen azan so be quiet please क्या हुआ नीनू वाला मेरे बच्चे को नीनू वाला बेबी को नीनू वाला बेबी को हाथ में जाते ना सबको सबको 1 2 सुनाओ 1 2 1 2 2 सुनाओ 2 3 4 बोलो 4 5 6 7 8 9 बोलो 9 ऐसे किया था ऐसे किया जॉनी 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 वो जॉनी वो जॉनी 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 कैसा था चलो अजान स्टार्ट हो गई
Two nights.
81.5 hour
Just gets down to those
तो
real
5 out
pressure moments.
1.4
Experience comes to the fore.
12.4 भाई ओ शॉट पहला भी शॉट में अच्छा मारा और होपफुली के 6 होना चाहिए ग्रेड 6 क्लैपिंग करो सुभान क्लैपिंग 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 इट्स अ 6 डांस कौन करेगा?
Kuhneman closes out his 4 overs, 1 for 29. Ireland, 80-75.
SPF 30 धूप से 97% तक बचाए, विटामिन सी सिरप बनाए अंदर से ब्राइट। ये है नॉन स्टिकी विद नो वाइट कास्ट, न्यू ग्लो एंड लवली ब्राइट यूवी डुओ सनस्क्रीन।
Oh, crow.
National Geographic. Give you everything. Yeah, happiness for Australian supporters and fans. Decent start.
Oh.
Said Kuhneman would be important. This man Zampa.
मैच देखो ना। अपने आप को क्या देख रहे हो?
Where are you, Doss? Give us a wave, Doss. Come on. He's in our green.
बोलो हेलो एवरीवन, ऐसे करो, हेलो एवरीवन। नो 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 नो।
To change of entry for Zampa. What his first couple of overs. The other end has been swung around. Expect him to slow the pace up a little bit here. Courage. The Irish batters to try and take him over the leg side. Massive breeze. Big boundary. Straight away.
अपने आप को शिकल ले, हैं? अपने आप से क्या लो? हैं? अपने आप को शिकल ले, अपने आप कर ले। Oh, great shot. Great shot. Smart six. It's time for six. Come on. Oh, out. It's out, baby. Oh my god. Out. Out. Ding, 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 ding. कैसे करते? 38 पे 94 आउट हो गया भाई। आप तो इतना बहुत मुश्किल है ना आयरलैंड का। अगला मैच टफ है, मजे का मैच है, ताकि पता चलेगा। वाह, ड्रिंक्स ब्रेक हो गया भाई, ड्रिंक्स ब्रेक हो गया।
विटामिन सी सिरप बनाए अंदर से ब्राइट। ये है नॉन स्टिकी विद नो वाइट कास्ट, न्यू ग्लो एंड लवली ब्राइट यूवी डुओ सनस्क्रीन।
नो, ऐसे नहीं करते, ऐसे नहीं करते। अभी लग जाता सर। नो, बस ऐसे नहीं करते। दैट्स 9, यस 9, 1, 9, 3, 27, 2, 4। नो, अब हाई हो जाएगी ना, हाई हो जाएगी, हाई हो जाएगी ना जान जी, हाई हो जाएगी। वो क्या कर रहा है बेबी बॉय? डांस करो डांस करो, चलो डांस करो डांस। डांस करो ना।
Can't stress enough that that 182 is a really big score because of the way this pitch is played. Slow, not many boundaries hit, 15 fours, 5 sixes, ran 22 twos, and it was about that really. On average, completed 20 overs in T20 World Cups. The average is 10 twos, so more than double that. And needed to play it that way because of the slowness of the surface.
And that's why we've stressed the importance of the slowness in ritual partnership.
Hi, I'm YouTube, and on YouTube, you're not allowed to say words like. I didn't catch that. सत्तर मारे थे, 30 मारा था सूर्यवंशी ने, 30 मारा था सूर्यवंशी ने। सूर्यवंशी ने कभी नहीं पेला था ना मैं, पाकिस्तान को तो कभी नहीं पेला। 22 बॉल में 30 मार आउट हो गया था।
पहले वो एशिया कप में मैच हुआ था, वो मारा था, लेकिन मारा था
बिहार के लिए छोटे से वन बेडरूम ना काम क्या करना है, बच्चा बैठा है क्या बजा रहा है, चला तो सोना है नहीं है, और यहाँ पे मर्जी है, मर्जी है,
ये बकवास करने से हमें क्या
कमेंट हमारे ये वाले कमेंट है ना जो कि लोगों ने बात किया है ये कमेंट जरूरी है, ना वो वाले कमेंट जरूरी है। सबके पास के लगे कोटक ग्लैडिएटर
नहीं है, बहुत अच्छा बॉलर है।
बोल
मैं जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि पेशावर ने पैसा किसके लिए रखा हुआ है?
जमीन को आ गया भाई, जमीन को। Sold to Sabah United. 60 lakh and 15 for Samir Modi. He's a good one.
इधर स्क्वाड पूरा हो रहा है।
Well, unsold.
अनसोल्ड हो गया। इसको गारंटी तो मिली थी 2-3 फ्रेंचाइज की तरफ से।
मन पर होना था।
60 पे होना चाहिए था इसको।
अच्छा तो फिर सुभान पता है आपको इस टाइम ये टाइम मैं गुजारना बड़ा मुश्किल हो रहा है क्योंकि मैच बहुत ज़्यादा बोरिंग चल रहा है।
Here's a look at the scorecard of the 6. South Africa batting first. A few hairy moments for them. Rickleton with runs, De Kock with runs,
I need your para.
and then lost their middle.
Oi!
Miller at the back end to finish. Nicely played that again. Adair runs. 100 up for Holland. Shown range, hasn't he? This over. Up and over cover. Hangs back. Beautiful hands. Cards it on point. Lady hitter. There is again in the same area. Big 2 on this occasion. Into the 15. 104 for 6.
Sun!
SPF 13 धूप से 97% तक बचाए विटामिन सी सिरप बनाए अंदर से ब्राइट ये है नॉन स्टिकी with no white cast न्यू Glow & Lovely Bright UV Duo Sunscreen
डैंड्रफ का ज्यादा शिकार होते हैं क्लियर मैन शैम्पू करें डैंड्रफ का और करें स्कैल्प की हिफाजत क्लियर मैन के साथ पाएं डैंड्रफ फ्री कॉन्फिडेंस
Between South Africa and Afghanistan. Afghanistan losing the contest in the second power play. In the second super over, sorry. So New Zealand at the top. South Africa just edging out Afghanistan for that second spot.
Shot! Shot!
It's gone up in the air and makes
the great shot.
for a 6. It's a grand one. Really have to be a good shot to take it all the way. It's a
Strong shot.
83-meter hit. And love the area as well, Randy. He's targeting that straighter area. As soon as you get square, it's much bigger and, of course, into the breeze, which is pretty substantial. When you actually go downtown like that, and that's a really good strike, you're going cross breeze.
Oh! Ganda!
A little bit of loop and it pitched outside that off stump as well, just drawing him out of the crease and puzzling it completely. What a response from Zampa. It was a come-in spinner, wasn't it, Ravis? Saw him coming really early. Zampa's got great control, just right outside his hitting zone. And a tidy piece of work and finish there as well from Nicholas. Good day behind the stumps. Dockrell played well. 141 strike rate on a slow wicket. This stage is really good effort. Gone for 41 though.
इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ zen में आओ Holland's Premaline No Frost refrigerator range with its dual frost technology independent cooling system keeps food fresh for longer dollars Premaline designed for better
मतलब ये स्ट्रॉबेरी पेप्सी का
मतलब कमाल
extra flavors extra taste stronger Pepsi SPF 13 धूप से 97% तक बचाए विटामिन सी सिरप बनाए अंदर से ब्राइट ये है नॉन स्टिकी with no white cast न्यू Glow & Lovely Bright UV Duo Sunscreen
Australia that have taken over this contest. Required is 15.64. Nampa 3 for 21. 3.2 is been the star for Australia. Control wickets.
एक उन्हें कम से कम 16 स्कोर चाहिए तो ये जीतेंगे वैसे तो 16 चारों से लग ही नहीं रहा है लग ही नहीं रहा है उनसे तो है ना
Especially after the ball before, which got pumped down the ground. This one was the same result, but a totally different outcome in favour of Zampa. A wonderful competitor.
ball in the air
Softly spoken man, but when it comes to the heat of the battle,
once more catch out the great आठ आउट और ये ग्रेट एयर कैच आउट होने वाला है जी भाई साहब ओह माय गॉड व्हाट अ ग्रेट कैच
discipline set up this match. Rambo with the bat. I thought they were very clever through the middle stages, and they've given Australian bowling unit a really good effort and a good target to bowl at. Market there tried his very best. Must be said, I have tried their best today against a world-class opposition. But unfortunately, it's to the biggest.
मर्द डैंड्रफ का ज्यादा शिकार होते हैं। क्लियरमैन शैम्पू करें डैंड्रफ कट और करें स्कैल्प की हिफाजत। क्लियरमैन के साथ पाएं डैंड्रफ फ्री कॉन्फिडेंस।
European technology से बने डॉलर्स रेफ्रिजरेटर इंटरलॉक टेक्नोलॉजी fruits और vegetables fresh वे 20 दिन तक के डॉलर्स रिलायबल है।
अपनों की रिलीज फिल्म एक कॉल पे मौजूद ताकि मुस्कुराते रहे पाकिस्तानी, खुशहाल रहे पाकिस्तान।
Afternoons come to a close. Beautiful afternoons.
Gone for the appeal. Keeper is pretty sure. Umpire isn't. Gone down the leg side. And they've gone for a review.
It's time for review. It's time for review, baby. It's time for review, मेरी जान.
Dark friend.
It's time to review, baby. Now check it the review. Wait. Catch. Oh, what are you doing, baby? Checking the. वो check करने दो ना. वो देखो. Oh, not out. Not out. No. Don't. Subhan, what are you doing, baby? No. बेटे no ना. सही है. ठीक है. माउस उतार दिया मैंने. अल्लाह स्टार्ट हो गया.
डैंड्रफ का ज्यादा शिकार होते हैं।
अल्लाह स्टार्ट हो गया. नाउ स्टॉप द मैच. no, give me my hand. Now it's time for live start. Come here. Now check the match. We are back again and
20 from Sheffield versus Scotland. Zampa is now part of the elite group for 23. Rifle in the tournament so far. Shepard. Shepard, 5 points to read a hat trick as well. Big shot. There's Fielder there. Picked up the lack of pace on that one. Australians have been clinical, to say the least, both with bat.
no. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, with the bat.
Hmm?
Easy to adjust to the conditions straight away. They have to wait for 5 days to enter the area.
No. What happened, Mijan? What happened?
Batted very sensibly.
Yeah, turning point for Australia when you
मुझे
look at
बताओ
the
क्या
fall
हुआ?
of wickets, pick with partnership was a
मुझे
partnership
बताओ
of
क्या
6.
हुआ?
That really sort of set the play up.
मम्मा पास जाना है?
During this phase.
Hmm? और मम्मा के पास छोड़ जाता हूँ.
This could be it. Catch is taken.
Once more cash. देखने का दिल नहीं कर रहा बिल्कुल भी मैच. ओह क्या बात है? Once more cash. देखने का दिल नहीं कर रहा मैच. क्या बात है? चलो. बाय बाय. मम्मा की
Yeah, very clinical. Excellent start to the bowling innings in particular. A win of 67.
Extra fizz, extra taste, stronger Pepsi.
Renshaw, it wasn't necessarily the most exciting partnership we've seen, but it got the job done for that country. And Zampa just able to close in the middle. Backed up by Ellis. As you mentioned there, Ravi's his best figures in T20Is and a good stage to do it on. A World Cup opener for Australia. It's been more than a week since they've arrived here. They're the last to play. And it's 2 points on the board. Supporting hand there for the captain, Paul Sterling, who went down the first over with an injury. We don't know what. Licked off the field.
Australia would be very happy with the performance. It's a big win, winning by 67 runs. And let's not forget they've been on the losing sequence 5 times in a row. So this is a welcome break for them.
Yeah, pumped by Pakistan and lost 2 to India as well at home and lost that series 2-1. There was a couple of rain-affected games as well in Oz during that early summer window ahead of the Ashes, but the wait's been worthwhile because this is the World Cup. This is when Australia do arrive at the tournament. They've done so handsomely, albeit a delayed party. They've come amongst it with a good solid win over Ireland.
Rating without their regular captain, so playing 11 looks to be in very good shape. They know what to do. Roles identified and they follow through superbly with the ball. Fabulous performance to bowl out Ireland for just 150. And the strikes from Ellis.
Look at that card. Note here. Bowling card. is often so dangerous. Economy rate's always there and abouts, around that 6s, 7 runs. Means that the captain, whomever it was Travis Head today, has got complete control. Handy contributions as well from Cooper Conley, who's underrated as a bowler. There's no doubt about that. So Australia win by 67 runs. 182 was the total that Ireland had to chase down, and they failed to do so in 16.5 overs. They were bowled out.
It's a big win for Australia. Win by 67 runs. Tremendous all-around performance. Fielded well, caught well for 1. Dropped by Renshaw point. That was early in the piece. Otherwise, the fielding was brilliant. Right then, it's Australia all the way against Ireland. Ireland limited to 112. Just about getting ready for player of the match interview. It's going to be Niall O'Brien. Niall O'Brien, in fact. Let's go downstairs.
Outstanding performance with the ball from Nathan Ellis. He is our player of the match today. 4 for 12 off 3.5 overs. He only receives a award from former Australian World Cup winning captain and our commentator Aaron Finch. Thank you very much, Finchy. Nathan, let's just start off with the surface. When you're flying to Sri Lanka and India, this part of the world, are you licking your lips with the pitches you receive?
No, it's probably more the unknown of what you're going to get. I've been here a few times now, and a bit of mixed bag at times. Watching some of the games at this tournament at this stadium pre our game today, it sort of showed a lot of spin through the middle and some slower wickets, and so we sort of knew a little bit coming in, but for me it's just trying to adapt on the fly and just wanted to get started. It's been a long run in for us now, and I've had some time off back home, so I was keen to get the first one away.
It's very strange for us to watch an Australian team without the likes of Cummins, Hazelwood and Mitchell Starr, for example, so more responsibility for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, bring the average height down a fair way, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, we've said it a lot now leading into this. We actually haven't seen a lot of the big boys in the bilateral series in the last 18 months. So we've had the likes of Borges, Bartlett, Sean Abbott, and even some of the younger guys in the recent series against Pakistan. So we've played together a fair bit now, and I think the planning and the processes in the last 18 months leading to this has put us in good stead to go deep, hopefully, without the likes of the big boys.
That first ball you bowled, that back of the hand slow ball, when did you decide that you were going to bowl that ball then?
Probably after watching the first couple of overs. I saw, Swing King Xavier Bartlett start up, and there wasn't a lot of swing or seam there for him. So it sort of dictates what my overs in the back end of the power play and through the middle looks like. So yeah, sort of try and just see what I can see from deep square, and try to put my best foot forward.
The 22% difference between that slower ball to get rid of Adair and the pace on to get rid of Camper, is that the kind of measurement that you look to work towards?
Yeah, and I think for me, being a little bit shorter and a little bit skinnier, especially on these wickets, when I do go pace on, I just try to hit the wicket as hard as I can and try and bowl as fast as I can. So as much as I can keep my arm speed similar and hopefully the ball speed as big a difference as I can, I'm hopefully, giving myself a little bit of margin for error.
Finally, before I let you go, Adam Zampa, word on Adam Zampa, thought he bowled superbly. He's going to have a massive role to play in this tournament too.
Yeah, it's one of those ones with Zorb. He sort of does that tonight. We walk off and go, it's just another day. I think if you sit back and really think about it, we really don't want to take him for granted because he's one of the world's best, but he's just our Adam. Another great outing for him tonight. But I mean, I can't go without mentioning that middle order partnership to get us to a total today. It looked, I had my pads on a little bit earlier than I would have liked. It would have been hard for me to score a few runs out there. So with Brenner's experienced Brenner's and starting to put on a partnership like that, got us to a total that we could apply some pressure in the power play.
You certainly did apply a lot of pressure. You were a player of the match. Well done.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Excellent stuff from Ellis. That partnership of 61 of 45 was kind of a turning point for Australia, because if they'd lost a wicket then, it would have been difficult to get to 180. But it was calculated, batting, batted well, ran the singles and twos beautifully. Right, we can have another look at the group standing. Australia played one. They won this quite comfortably. The next contender is going to be Zimbabwe. Sri Lanka played one. They won one as well. Ireland have lost two. Oman have lost one. Top two from each group progressed to the Super 8 stage, as we all. Sampa was as good as Ellison. Complete teamwork from Australia.
The ones who go beyond boundaries are the ones who reimagine the game. EPO, smart logistics beyond boundaries.
Extra fizz, extra taste, stronger Pepsi.
लजीजा रसमलाई घर में फौरन तैयार.
बेफिक्री से खाना एंजॉय करो, एक्स्ट्रा कैलोरीज करो सूप 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 सूप. इस मोमेंट को अपना बनाओ, जिन में आओ. अगली बार अगर इस तरह की खीर बनाओ तो ज्यादा बनाना.
लजीजा खीर में रिश्तों में लाए प्यार की मिठास.
Jazz postpay के साथ life stays simple, smooth and convenient. Let go with Jazz postpay. सिर्फ तमाशा तमाशा ऐप पे है. तो अभी Jazz P5 पैकेज सब्सक्राइब करके अपने 5 फेवरेट लोगों के साथ पैकेज शेयर करें और तमाशा ऐप पर देखिए क्रिकेट का हर मोमेंट लाइव.
अगली बार अगर इस तरह की खीर बनाओ तो ज्यादा बनाना.
लजीजा खीर में रिश्तों में लाए प्यार की मिठास. Great night out for Australia. They win this by 67 runs after putting up a very good show on a tough pitch. They got to 182 for the loss of 6. And then restricted Ireland just 150. It was too tough for Ireland to get going. Ellis 4, Sampa 4. Australia at the upper end right throughout this contest. And Tommy Mbangwa is getting ready to have a chat with the two captains. Let's go and join him.
Yes, an opportunity first off to speak to the Irish captain. I'll say stand-in captain, Lorcan Tucker alongside. Lorcan, first of all, let's talk about Paul and what's happening there. His knee, his calf, his hamstring, what is it?
Yeah, I think he just took a bit of a knock on his knee, taking that catch from the first innings. Pretty unfortunate to lose him like that. I know he was obviously brave and tried to go out and see the second innings off to a good start, but he wasn't able to, unfortunately. So hopefully we can get that right for the next game.
Yeah, with 180 to try and chase down, he was a big miss, wasn't he? Right up at the top of the order.
Yeah, obviously massively disappointing. I think he's had so much success there at the top of the order for us previously. So disappointing, and then I think after that it seems to set a bit of a train in motion.
Okay, give me your general thoughts about today, and perhaps put it together with the previous game as well.
Yeah, I think it was great that we'd seen the game the other day. We felt like we talked about the surface. We had good experience of it, I suppose, unlike Australia. I think we probably didn't start as well as we would have liked. I feel like they got away from us in the power play. I think our spinners made a great effort to try and pull it back in the middle, but ultimately they finished the game off really well. And I think like it is tournament cricket. I think there's plenty of things happening. I think we saw today there's a couple of super overs in a game in one of the other groups, so there's still plenty that can happen. I think we just got to stay competitive, stay keen. We're not out of this yet, so I think we just have to make sure we train well, rock up for the next game, and really put in a positive performance.
Okay, all the best with that. Logan Tucker, who is the standing captain today with Paul Sterling injured, and now to speak to the Australian captain, Travis Head. Travis, how happy are you with that as a first performance, particularly without getting any sort of practice in the lead up and having to start a few days after the others?
Well, we've been here for a while. Yeah, nice starts. Obviously, nice to get to the tournament. I thought everyone played really, really well, so positive note.
If you are to pick out what went well, particularly today, which would you pick out?
Probably a combination of both. I thought Renner's and Stoyan's partnership in the middle was really, really rock solid. Kept the rate going, got us to a really, really good score, and then the way that Nell and Zance bowled throughout the second innings was exceptional. So it's what we need from them too. Them two are probably our leaders of our attack. So for them to stand up tonight was an exciting start for us.
From a strategic and a technical perspective for your batters as a group, tell me about your discussions and what you have to adjust in relation to the conditions, which seemed tough today.
Yeah, they seem tough and it might look different in 2 days' time. So we talked about problem solving and adapting on the go, and we want to keep that intent. We obviously have been an aggressive team over the last couple of years. We want to try and keep that rate. I felt we did that really well in different ways today. I felt we hit a lot of twos in that back end until we got to the death, and the boys were able to finish off and get us to a really good score. So it's obviously attacking hard throughout the whole way, but that may look different in different conditions. So let's see what we get in a couple of days' time and adapt and continue on.
Expectation, is that something that you guys work with, or you just dispel it totally?
There's always expectation. I think there's a lot of teams going with expectation. So that's the challenge of, like we said at the toss, that's the challenge of tournament play. You get in there in high pressure situations and navigate yourself the way through it. So nice to get our first win. That's always a nice starting point. And work our way through the next three and get us locked in there. And that creates more challenges, different challenges. So we've got a mindset. It's a really relaxed group. It's a fun group to enjoy each other's company and continue to play good cricket. And hopefully have everybody fit. It'd be nice to get a couple more fit over the next few days. So trending that way. So you're not going to win a World Cup right now, but it'd be nice to get the boys pairing by the time we get to the business end of it. Congratulations, underway. Thank you. Cheers.
Well summarized by the Australian captain. Terrific team effort. So that is where things are in this group.